5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! You have to listen to my voice, I beg you. 15 downhill, triple caution! Triple cautions! You're not concentrating, you have to listen. Can you please concentrate? Please, I beg you. Into double caution jump! Double caution jump! No! Not listening. Shut up. No, I'm just giving you advice. Don't tell me how to drive.
Hello everybody, time for episode 3 of Decoding Dakar. Finally it's here, I know it's been a while. If you're new to the channel, Decoding Dakar is me basically telling you guys all about my preparation for Dakar and the journey of getting to Dakar and documenting it for anybody that is hoping to one day get to Dakar and to create a realistic expectation of what it is like to get to Dakar. So the last video we did was pretty much after I did all my training in South Africa for the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. That was way back in January. So much has happened since then. In February, I went up to the Calgary Moto show in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada. Met up with the Ride North Moto crew up there. Met some amazing people. I'm really excited because we're doing some stuff with them next year. Saw the new Triumph bike and a few other new bikes, and basically promoted the tablets as well as our rally school up there. So that was really good. Thank you, Ride North Moto, for having me there. It was really great. And then after that, it was straight on to the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge in the UAE with HT Rally Raid. Massive shout out to HT. It was really great fun, a great team. And for those of you that don't know yet, that HT is definitely going to be the team that I will be going with to Dakar. So this was a great opportunity to meet the team, ride with the team, and most importantly, for the first time, ride an RFR, which is amazing. So okay, technically on a Husky it's called an FR, a factory replica of factory rally. On a KTM it's called an RFR, a rally factory replica, and it blew my mind away. It took me a while to get used to the bike, and I think we'll make a completely separate video about what it is like riding a rally bike. I am writing an article about that as well, so keep your eyes open for that. So Abu Dhabi, in a nutshell, I really enjoyed it. It was a really tough race, but I was expecting it to be a tough race and I trained for it. So in short, it was as difficult as I expected, but it wasn't hard for me as far as I wasn't struggling. I went there with 3 very specific goals in mind. One was not to crash. The other was to have a clean run, no penalties. And the third was to finish strong every day and basically feel good. And also to identify, so I guess 4, identify the areas that I have to work on training for Dakar for the rest of the year. So all of that kind of, it luckily didn't go out the window completely, but I had one crash, which I'm really upset about because it was losing focus just for literally 3 seconds. I lost focus and I crashed. In Abu Dhabi, it's really difficult because you cannot see the drops in the dunes no matter how much you look. So that was quite difficult to kind of keep that level of focus for 5 days non-stop. That was hard work, but really enjoyable as far as the reward. But so I had my one crash. I had a 1 minute speed penalty because I came into the first speed zone of the rally. I came into the speed zone too hot, and I managed to get a 1 minute penalty, which I'm still kicking myself for. And then thirdly, I finished strong every day. These stages were mostly around 250 Ks a day. It's all dunes, all sand, and all HP. For you guys that don't know rally lingo, HP is hors piste or off track. and it was all off track, so it was all on caps and stuff. So in that regard, it was an amazing rally, 100% sand, 100% dunes. I finished every day super strong, happy to go into another stage immediately. I was never like, oh, I want this to stop. Every day I was like, just, I want more. And that was my goal. The fourth thing, which was to find out what I have to focus on. Definitely for the rest of the year, I have my navigation down, I have my logistic stuff down, I have my team down. So now all I can focus on for the rest of the year is getting my speed up, in the sense of increasing my technique. The level of competition out there on the World Rally Raid Championship is so high, and it's something that I wasn't prepared for. I made a pact with myself that I am not going to push, and I didn't. I took it extremely easy, riding at about 55% of what I could have done, in order not to crash, because I did not want to take that risk, which happened a lot in Abu Dhabi, where people did crash out because of the fact that they were just going too fast. So to put it in simple words, my safe speed, my comfortable speed needs to go up in order to be safer, because once the cars catch you in those dunes, all you do is you fight the ruts, and fighting the ruts increases your risk profile, because you're going to crash at some point. You're just going to crash. I was like, okay, go wide, get out of the ruts. I tried it, but because the cars take the easiest line, you always get pulled back into the ruts. So definitely for me this year, it highlighted that I have to focus on getting my safe speed and technique up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Super excited about that, because that now I know I have a clear goal: get faster. So that was Abu Dhabi in a nutshell. There was so much going on. I think we'll probably do a complete separate episode of Abu Dhabi. That was just the quick rundown. Met amazing people on the race, so that was also great. Learned so much from so many people. This is also where I have to give a huge shout out to Mira, my jacket sponsor. You guys turned me into a model, and Gerard especially came out personally to deliver all the Mira kits for everybody competing in the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. This is service unlike anything you've seen. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you, Mira. You guys are really carrying the torch for rally gear out there, and I'm honored to be part of the Mira family. So then after Abu Dhabi, traveled back to the United States and went straight into the SoCal Rally. So the SoCal Rally, the South California Rally, is Fight Club for rally riders in America. Like legitimately Fight Club. It's organized by a guy called Dan Bart, a good friend of mine. And it's out in the desert. He has 3 guys that helped him, and they make amazing road books. I think there was 4 road books in total this year. Really good quality road books, and it's not an official event, so it's an underground event where you arrive and you basically get to ride the road books. And so for me that was great training, and I was out there for 3 days. I did most of the loops. There was one loop that there was a race on one day that I didn't complete fully. But felt really good after Abu Dhabi, back on the bike. And, because this is a place to be if you're in rally racing for America, because everybody was there. It was amazing. We were close to 80 people. And in that regard, I really want to thank and commend the rally community in the US. Dan made it so that all the SoCal t-shirt sales ended up being a fundraiser for Decoding Dakar and for my fundraiser for Dakar. And I think we raised about $3,000, plus some individuals also gave me some cash. So you guys know who you are. Thank you for that. So to the SoCal community, my heartfelt appreciation and gratitude. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for allowing me to do this, and by supporting me financially. You guys are totally helping me, making it easier to get there. And I really hope that I can continue sharing these things with you. So thank you so much. And then you guys might see this logo. I don't know how many of you know what this is, but this logo is the Covey logo. So at SoCal, I had the opportunity to ride the 450 Rally Standard Pro. So that is a new standard bike with a race ECU and a race exhaust. And I think it had a few other mods as well. And let me tell you, I think I'm in love. Everybody has their quirks and their stuff, but coming straight off an RFR, and again, that would be a separate video, the comparison, or maybe in the same video as the RFR, we'll do a comparison video of the Covey and the RFR. But thank you, Covey USA, Gary and the team, for allowing me and trusting me to ride your bike. I had 3 days of it. I put that bike through everything. There is a video about that I'll post in the description. And you know, after 3 days, all I can say is I'm blown away by the bike. I'm super excited because there is so much in the pipeline with Covey. So watch the space is all I can say. So I think, in short, if I think now, that's pretty much where I've been since January, right? On top of that, I've had a house move, which you guys that's done that knows that moving house is super stressful. It's really, really hard work. Not that I'm scared of hard work, but mentally it really works you. So on top of all of that, we had the house move, and now we're in April and we're getting ready for the next phase of getting ready for Dakar. So in short, what does that look like? Okay, Dakar entries open in mid-May. So I'm currently working on my Dakar proposal file. With your application, you have to give them an in-depth personal, they call it project, and basically a file, an application file saying who you are and why you want to do Dakar. So I'm busy with that, and if it's done, maybe I'll even share it with you guys and get some of your opinions. We'll see if I'm brave enough to do that. So that is going to be in mid-May. So right now, I'm going to be spending some time with the guys of Covey out in Utah. Then we have the Rally School, SKOOL, School, Rally School out in Colorado. Cannot wait for that. That is with the School of Moto. That's at the beginning of May. Then we have a free Rally Day in New Hampshire in June. So that is basically just kind of for anybody in New Hampshire that wants to experience rally racing as far as what it is like to navigate on a road book. That's going to be a day that we do up in Lancaster. Then later in June, we have the Royale Boreal, which is the guys from Ride North Moto. They do that every year. So I'm going up to Fort McMurray in Canada. I will be there conducting a school for the guys that want to learn roadbook navigation. So check them out. Then that's June. July, we're going to Namibia for training, and we might even have a surprise guest for the training. Keep your eyes open. I'm going to do some personal training first, and then we right into the Namibia Roadbook Camp. The Namibia Roadbook Camp focuses on dune riding and cap headings and cap navigation, and I'm going to take everything that I've learned in Abu Dhabi and I'm going to be implementing it in Namibia. So you know, if you are thinking of doing a sand race, Namibia would be the great place for you to kind of get clued up with everything that you need to know for big international sand rallies. We have stuff in September, Haisiga in South Dakota. We have the Baja Rally in October. I'll get to the stuff. I think let's stop at July for right now, right? So that's going to be up to July. So really, really busy schedule up ahead, but I'm loving it. You know, that's what I'm doing this year. I've taken the year dedicate to rally and to bring you guys the content that might be helpful in your journey. So if there is anything that you want to see, if there's anything you want to know, please reach out to me so that I can help in any way I can, and so that we can progress the Decoding Dakar thing, project, to a point where we actually give people what they want and what they need. I think from now, that's me. that's what I have for this Decoding Dakar. Super exciting time ahead with everything that's developing, so I cannot wait to share it all with you guys. Keep in touch on socials, and we'll definitely send out updates as they come. So thank you so much for watching. Please do this, look at the website, the GoFundMe, and please share the content with as many people as you can. The wider we spread the net, the better it is for me and the better it is for rally in general. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to bringing you more content. Have a great day. Also, just a massive shout out to all our sponsors and supporters. Thank you very much, guys. Without you, this would not be possible.